Well, he's making a list and checking it twice. Santa's getting ready for his big night this Christmas Eve. And of course, you can track old St. Nick's progress as he delivers toys around the world through a long-time tradition. Very excited to have this guest joining us this morning to tell us about the NORAD Santa Tracker. It's Brigadier General Tom Dunn, a Deputy Director with NORAD. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Morning, Travis. Very pleased to be here with you.
Always fun to talk about the Santa Tracker. Real quick, just remind us how NORAD works and the tech that's used to track down the elusive Santa Claus.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Well, NORAD is a pretty incredible command because it's a binational. It's both Canada and the U.S. That's why I'm a Canadian officer speaking to you about this. And we track Santa through various means. But actually, we have a mission that lasts 365 days a year. We're protecting North America from any kind of threat. And so we use a bunch of sensors. We use ground-based radars. A lot of that's through the north of Canada and the US, a string of radars across there. We also use satellite technology to keep an eye around the globe at what's going on. And finally, we have fighter jets ready to on standby, both in Canada and the US, to respond to any kind of threat. So we do that all year round, but we have a special mission on the 24th to track one extra object that's flying through the sky. And we're all very excited about that.
It's so much fun every year to follow the tracker on Christmas Eve. How do you track Santa? What's the secret?
Well, the secret is we get an extra clue from Rudolph's nose, because Rudolph's nose is not only giving out a bit of light, but he gives off heat. And that's one of the things that we're looking for with our sensors. So once he takes off from the North Pole, we've got a pretty good idea. Well, we know where he's at and we're tracking him. We follow him throughout the globe. Even though his route is not disclosed to us, that's top secret Santa information that he's got there. But we do follow generally, knowing that he's going sort of from the Pacific through the Middle East and Africa, Europe, and then we know when to expect him in North America. And then we have our radars and our other sensors and satellites, and we launch our airplanes to go meet him. So our CF-18s from Canada will greet him off of Newfoundland, say hi, give him a wave. Then we'll get a few different hits with him as we monitor as he flies up and down throughout North America. With our U.S. fighters, the F-15s and 16s, and then say goodbye to him as he departs Alaska with our F-22s.
Love it. Yeah, and you can't divulge the entire route. Like you said, that's top secret information. That's sensitive material. So we won't be diving into that. How did this mission ever start with NORAD? You know, you hear NORAD, and I think people instantly think of the Santa Tracker because it's been in, what, is it 65 years that it's been a part of our culture now. I mean, how did it all get started?
Yeah, it's even 66 years.
66?
Travis, and it's a pretty incredible story in the beginning. So before NORAD, there was another command called the Continental Air Defense Command in 1955. So you can imagine, before the internet, much of the information was printed, catalogs, and there was a Sears ad, a full-page ad, suggesting to kids, offering to kids a number to phone to go and to talk to Santa Claus. It just so happened there was a misprint in that number. So a guy who was very quick on his feet, his name was Colonel Harry Shout, in this Continental Air Defense Command, picks up the big red phone, expecting to hear some very important operational information, and he has the voice of a young child on the other end asking him if he's Santa Claus. So quick on his feet, he responds to her and assigns somebody to monitor the phones, and ever since then, NORAD, following on from Continental Air Defense Command in 1958, has been tracking Santa ever since.
It's just an unbelievable story. It feels like you should be able to make a movie out of that. Awesome that he was able to think on his feet so quickly, and we have this tradition here. So it's just fantastic. How can our viewers track Santa from home through NORAD? What's the best way to find that?
Well, probably the two best ways. I mean, there's many social media platforms that he's on as well, but the website is probably the best, noradsanta.org. And also, there's a telephone line for call-ins at 1-877-HI-NORAD. Two very good ways to keep an eye on Santa's journeys throughout the night.
Perfect. I know that we'll be doing it in the newsroom, so you can count on that. Brigadier General Tom Dunn with NORAD, thank you so much for joining us. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, and best of luck tracking down the big man.
And on behalf of everybody at NORAD, Merry Christmas to you, and thanks very much. We'll be there tracking him for you.
Really appreciate the time. And again, to track Santa on Christmas Eve, just head to noradsanta.org, or you can download the mobile app or those social media platforms that you just heard him list there. So track Santa. Happy holidays out there.